Trying to remember, did they open Bud Walton? They opened Bud Walton before they went to the SEC, didn't they?
No,
No?
they opened Bud Walton 93-94 season national championship. They opened Bud Walton with a national championship.
That's a good way to open a building.
Yes. By the way, in case you missed the news out there, Razorback Nation, they have, they're retaining architects and the construction people for the final bids on renovating Bud Walton Arena. It is coming. You're going to see 3,000 to 4,000 seats less.
So I don't agree with that.
I do. It only has 70%. Over the course of the season, 70% of it's filled, and you can't do anything with that. When you can turn some of that seating that's not being used into premium seating and turn it into revenue.
But those seats are being sold. And the seats, a lot of the seats that are empty, those are the people who are going to buy those high-end seats that you're talking about. So you're going to take 3,000 fans out who would actually care and actually show up and be loud and stand up and all that. And you're just going to bump them out. And you're still going to have the empty seat problem because the same people who are buying those seats and not showing up are going to buy whatever luxury seats they come up with and don't show up. So instead of 17,000 going crazy, you're going to be down to 13,000 going crazy.
Yeah.
And you're
Guess what?
You're second in the country in attendance.
In today's world, they don't care because of the economics. They don't care how many fans show up. Should they care? Okay, that's a debate to have with the other people. They don't want average ticket buyers. They want premium seats and TV money, and the rest of it they do not care about. It's that way in football. It's that way in basketball. And you get them drunk enough, they will tell you that.
You know, one of the biggest feathers in Musselman's cap right now is to be able to throw up that attendance and show, you know, it's Arkansas and Kentucky at the top, and it flip-flops back and forth. But what he's having to recruit against the G League and all this other stuff, and that's one of his biggest selling points. You can go to the G League and play in front of a small crowd, or you can come here and be in front of the biggest crowd in college basketball. You just took away one of his biggest arguments.
Well, even taking 3,000 seats out, they'll still be one of the biggest. They're not going. They're still not as big as Rupp Arena.
If you weren't selling the tickets, it'd be one thing.
But I agree. Bud Walton needs a facelift.
It needed to be shined up.
It needs to be more shined up. It needs to be overhauled. They got some key areas there that are seriously out of date. Not as bad as War Memorial Stadium. Let me state that up front and categorically. That place should have been imploded and expand the zoo or the golf course, I don't care, in Little Rock in 1978. I said that, wrote it. Orville Henry and I got in one of the times he was chewing on me and we were arguing. And finally, I had to end it by saying, Orville, I don't work for you anymore. And with him chewing me out about writing it, but it's not that bad with Bud Walton, but the seating is really bad in a lot of areas. Even the chairback seats are the outdated model that's not real comfortable. They'll get a permanent, one of those permanent places. They need to fix it up for concerts and other stuff. And it's not about just basketball that they're looking to do with it. They're wanting to move gymnastics over there full time and some other stuff. But overall, whatever. Getting back to the original point, Arkansas went to the SEC because of basketball, not football. SEC didn't need Arkansas in football. Didn't need them, probably didn't want them. And Frank Broyles said years later, if Arkansas had been included in the merger plan of the Southwest Conference and the Big Eight, they probably would have gone with that.